So let's look at target costing. Traditional approach. What's the traditional approach to pricing? How do you set pricing? Do you remember now? Traditional approach to pricing is based on what? How normally you set a price to a product? Cost plus. That means what? You take your cost plus what? Add what? Profit. You get your what? Selling price. Correct. So if your cost goes up tomorrow, your price also will go up. Agreed or not? Normally that's the case, isn't it? Sugar price goes up, everything will go up. Yes or no? Right? Fuel price goes up, transport price will go up. Charges will go up. So when the cost plus. Okay. So this is your traditional approach. So what is the problem with this? What is the drawback? High cost leads to what? High selling price. So who has to pay? So the burden of high cost transferred to whom? To your father. To your father, isn't it? Father, mother, yes or no? If the price goes up in the canteen, transfer to father, mother. Give me extra 5 ringgit now. Correct? Yes, sir lah. So high cost. So this high cost can also be what? Due to high wastages and what? In efficiency. There is no external focus. No, not concerned with external factors. You're not bothered about what's happening outside. You just take the cost, add a profit, and then you set a price. So solution, what's that? Target costing. So what is target costing? It's basically reverse process of what? Cost plus approach. It's a reverse process of what? What is the reverse? What is a cost plus approach? Cost, get the cost, then what? Add the profit, then we get the what? Selling price. So, what is the reverse process? So, we start with selling price, then we go work all the way out to what? Cost. Because normally we start the cost, then add the profit, then get the selling price. Now we go backwards. Get the selling price, identify the profit, determine the cost. Okay? So this is the steps. Define the product specification. Define the product specification. Example, what is the use, functionality, quality, and etc. etc. How does it look like? What is the size, shape? What is it made of? What is it supposed to do? So define the product. What are you trying to sell? What is the product is going to look like? Once you have identified, once you have defined the product, number 2, determine the target or market selling price. Target or market selling price. How do we do it? Do a market survey. Right, do a market survey. So there is a what? There is external focus. There is a what? External focus now. So what are you doing? You find out from the market. So for example, this is the product that I've developed. This is how the product is going to look like. This is the shape. This is the size. This is the buttons. This is what is function, all that. So I do a market survey. So guys, this is how the product looks like. I do a market survey. How much are you willing to pay for this calculator? Based on the shape, based on this quality, based on this make, based on this functionality. Yes or no? So how much are you willing to pay? Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Customer says based on the survey, they are willing to pay, example, $40 per unit. Based on the what? Market survey. Then comes the third step. Establish target or required profit. How much profit do you want to make? All right. Example, you want to make 20% margin. So 20% margin means how much? How much profit is that? Hello? $8. So you want to make a profit of $8. Agreed? So once you have said that, comes the most important point, number 4. What's that? Calculate the target cost. All right, we take number 2 minus number 3, which is what? 40 minus 8, $32 per unit. So your cost must be how much? 32. Once you have done that, then comes the next 5. Determine the budgeted or standard cost per unit. What is your budgeted or standard cost per unit? How much does it take to make this calculator? See, the target cost says 32, but how much does it take to make this calculator? So based on your production manager, the production manager says to make this kind of calculator exactly like this and all that. He says, ding dong, ding dong. He says the budget of cost will be, let's say, $35.40 per unit.